What's up, everybody? Tyson Rouse, Let's Talk Jets. Hope everybody had an excellent week. Definitely been a long one as a Jets fan following Sunday's debacle and an 0-2 start. But you got to turn the page, and this week's a whole new opportunity. So the Jets going down to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. They're 2-0, home opener, going to be a crazy crowd. A lot of Jet fans going too, which always makes it interesting. But this matchup, it's funny to see how some people are just completely discounting the Jets and giving up on them. I understand why following the first 2 weeks, but man, this team has far too much talent to be quitting or mailing games or getting completely dominated week in and week out. So you look at this matchup, first thing is first, on the Jets defense, Jermaine Johnson is out, which sucks. You know, that one of the biggest concerns throughout the entire offseason and preseason was if Johnson goes down, you have very thin at the edge, and they are. Now you're going to see more of Michael Clemens. You probably see more of Will McDonald, which may be a good thing. Maybe he shows us something. And a lot of the young talents can be tested as well. And now you're going to see, what did Muji bring in? How does Aaron Glenn and Steve Wilks coach up their young players? How did they adjust their schemes? All things any competent football team should be able to do, right? So defensively, the Bucs offensive line is decimated by injuries. It is completely makeshift, and the Jets have to take advantage of that. You have Quentin Williams, you have Harrison Phillips, Briggs. They should be able to just dominate the trenches and stop the run and get after Mayfield. You have two very good linebackers that can fly around, and Sherwood and Quincy Williams. They should be able to make plays. Now, the Bucs have plenty of playmakers. Two good running backs, a Hall of Famer Mike Evans. You got Cade Otton. And Baker Mayfield is always a threat. He's very accurate. He runs around, makes plays. But the Jets defense they have plenty of opportunities here to make plays, generate turnovers, and rough up Baker Mayfield, who got banged up Monday night. So to me, I think you got to be encouraged there. They can't play as bad as they played the last 2 weeks on defense. Offense, Josh Reynolds is out. The wide receiver group for the Jets has been what we've been concerned about. Maybe you see more Allen Lazard. Maybe you see more Arian Smith taking shots downfield. But the Jets' offensive line, Cansey's out for the Buccaneers. The Jets' offensive line has to return to their week one form, play physical, play nasty, because Todd Bowles' defense is both physical, aggressive, and nasty. They will come after you. They will try to beat you up. You got to be stout. You got to match their intensity. Establish the run, get Breece Hall going, get Breece out of the backfield, but also spread the ball around with Tyrod Taylor as quarterback. The one thing I always worried about with Tanner Engstrand is he'd be limited with his play calling once Justin Fields proved he couldn't make certain throws or he became erratic. Tyrod's a very good passer, man. He can make all the throws. He's very mobile. The rap against him is sometimes hold on to the ball too long, or sometimes he just gets hurt, which is a problem too. But I think you can run a very competent, aggressive offense with Tyrod, and the Jets should do it. You don't play scared to lose. You don't play conservative. You come out firing on all cylinders, wanting to win this game. Don't talk about it, be about it. Again, you got plenty of playmakers. If Breece can get going, get Brown involved, there's opportunities all over the place. So I guess, in terms of a prediction, to me, it's like my expectation is a big-time performance. I don't know why. Maybe it's the fanboy in me. Maybe it's the person who doesn't want to see another lost season and an 0-3 start. I'm trying to find a way to get back to 2-2. And I think there's a really good chance of doing that. So I'm going to say 21-20 Jets. And again, rip me for shreds, say I'm wrong. I just think this team has to rally. If they come out flat, uninspired, lost, dazed and confused, you've really got to question the culture, the leadership, and the coaching of this team. You have to. And I know it's only 3 games. But asking for competency and being able to compete is not too much. And that's the one thing that really bothered me last week, because they weren't even competitive. They look dazed and confused out there, and that just can't happen. So I expect a complete bounce back this week, and then they find a way to get the win. I'm babbling now. Talk to you guys later.